fasten your seatbelt, and prepare for takeoff. You're listening to Cockpit Council.
Hey everybody, welcome. This is Tim's Take. As Alyssa Verzino, she's absolutely awesome. And she's going to go through a couple of questions and I'll give my perspective on it.
So, what is your advice for GCs moving from one company to another? How do I map out the first 90 days?
It's really important to understand why you've been hired. Is there a particular reason that you were brought in that's on the forefront of the mind of your hiring manager, depending on what your reporting structure looks like? If you're replacing an existing GC and taking over a team, maybe I think it's really important to understand how that team and how that GC interacted with the business and interacted with each other. Just to figure out what your level set is and try to get an understanding of what was working, what wasn't. And then you absolutely want to identify problems and figure out a plan to address those problems. But I would say, in your first 90 days, you need to understand the team if there's a team there. Like that's absolutely critical, just as critical, if not more so, than understanding the business, because that team is going to help you to understand the business. If there's nobody that you're replacing and no other team members there, then it's trying to identify your key stakeholders, right? Who are you going to be working with the most, right? Usually it's your head of marketing or your head of sales, head of business development, depending on the type of business you're in. So trying to identify those key stakeholders and work on building the relationships. And then from there, it's really just trying to take stock in what the most important things for the company are. Thanks, everyone.